What's up, guys? Got some more Titanfall gameplay for you today. I've been playing a lot of Titanfall recently, and it got me wondering, what are you guys playing? I mean, I know a lot of you guys probably play a lot of WildStar, a lot of WoW, but what do you guys, well, maybe not so much, but what are you guys playing now as your game to play? I feel like a lot of people are kind of just like dicking around, not playing anything too serious. I feel like ever since MOBAs got popular, people have just kind of like messed around and not really played a primary game. It felt like back in like 2010, everybody kind of just had their game they played, and they played that one game a lot, and everything else was kind of like a side project. Now it seems like everybody just bounces around from game to game to game, which is fine. It's just a different way of doing it. Man, that was a fast ninja kick right there. So I'm curious, what are you guys playing, and what do you want to see me play? I'm thinking about maybe doing a Let's Play project on a game. I don't know if I want to get too involved, because the thing with my Let's Plays is I actually edit them, and I, edit the audio, video, stuff like that. Even though they're not, too popular on my channel, still want them to be good. And I'm just curious, what are you guys playing? Is it MOBAs? I can't get into MOBAs. I'm just curious, this is more of a curiosity for me, because I know there's not really any huge FPS games out right now. I know that there's a decent amount of people play Counter-Strike, but I don't think that's a game that people play a whole lot. Maybe I've got that wrong. Again, I feel like that's another one of those games that people kind of just pick up and play for a little bit, and then they go play something else. Are you guys right in that stage right now, where you just kind of play a lot of different games and mess around on Minecraft, then League, then go to Counter-Strike Go for a bit, or are you locked down and playing one game? Because for the most part, for the last few months, I have just solely been playing WildStar, and I am definitely going to diversify a little bit. WildStar is still definitely going to be my main game, but now that the initial push of the game being released is over, I mean, we're still raiding a lot, and we're still going to be having a hardcore schedule and stuff, but now that the initial push is over, and people are finally starting to get all their GA gear, and things are just slowing down in terms of having to play the game a fucking shitload to be super competitive. I think I'll be slowing down, but then again, I'm gonna start getting into some PvP pretty hardcore when Drop 3 hits, so we'll see. But I want to start diversifying, and I think I might start up a little bit of the Let's Plays up again. I have a PS4 and an Xbox One, so I might do Infamous. I was thinking about that. The new Call of Duty coming out looks good. I know a lot of people fucking hate when you say that you're looking forward to a new Call of Duty game, because they're just like, oh, fucking Call of Duty is the same thing, every year, yeah. Oh, but I gotta admit, you gotta admit, that new Call of Duty looks awesome. And if you don't believe me, look at some of the gameplay footage. It looks pretty fucking cool. And I'm not even talking about the official Call of Duty gameplay. I'm talking about the the stuff that YouTubers post of just their random gameplay with them getting kills and dying. Nothing scripted or special. It just looks like it's a lot of fun. And I've already got my PS4 SCUF controller ready to go for when that comes out. Playing it on console just because Call of Duty, in my opinion, is just always better on console. PC just it's just shittier, and I think that game in general is just better with a controller. It's one of the few games I can say that. Titanfall would suck ass playing with a controller, but Call of Duty, I feel like if everybody just has super snap-on aim in Call of Duty, it's just not fun. I think Halo would be better. I mean, I played Halo 1 with mouse and keyboard because that's just what everyone did. But I think Halo would be better with the mouse and keyboard as well. It would change up the game a good bit, but I think Call of Duty on mouse and keyboard is just way too cheesy. You can just kill people so fast, and your aim is so on point that it kind of trivializes points on the map, like cover, and the way the map is laid out is sort of, I mean, it's still important to be in a good position, but your position relative to other players isn't as important, just because you can just easily, shoot somebody out of their head glitch spot. So, I don't know. It's definitely a different game playing it on PC. I played Call of Duty on both console and PC. I just prefer it on console. I don't know. I think it flows better. So, yeah. Anyway, I got off on a little tangent right there. But what are you guys playing? I make these videos every now and then, every few months or so. I kind of just touch base with you guys. I'd like to know. Also, I'm going to try and start the Ask Zyback series back up again. It just relies a lot on your guys' questions. So if you guys have any questions you'd like for the Ask Zyback series, where I just answer any questions you guys ask. If I think it's a good question or it would make for an interesting discussion, please leave it down below. It's a series I want to get started again. I want to try to make it a weekly thing, but I gotta have good questions, and I don't want the questions to all be about the same fucking thing. So, off limits, WOD questions, keep the WildStar questions to a minimum, and let's try to have that be our ground rule. You can ask a WildStar question if you think it's a good question, but no WoW questions, and keep the WildStar to a minimum. I want to have like a more broad conversation other than just WoW and fucking WildStar. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have some good Ask Zyback questions for me. I want to get into more of the off-topic stuff again. I know I've been slacking on it recently, and I think Ask Zyback is a pretty good series. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Then he looks back at me and goes, "But do they get crispy?" I was like, "Yeah, they're okay." "Do they get crispy?" In like a kind of like an angry, assertive voice. I was like, "I don't know, man. I guess they're fine. Try it out one day." And he's like, "Yeah, maybe I will."